Masculine and feminine gender in Hindi. Picture this. You've just spent 3 weeks nailing the past tense. You stroll into a Delhi cafe, and with total confidence you tell the waiter, "Mera kursi paas mein rakhiye." He blinks, smiles, and quietly corrects, "Meri kursi." One tiny slip and the whole sentence wobbles. If that sounds familiar, stick around, because in the next 10 minutes you'll learn why a chair is feminine, why a computer is masculine, and how to stop advertising that you're still a learner. Every Hindi noun is either masculine or feminine. No neuter escape hatch. That means even your phone, your coffee, and your pet lizard get sorted into 2 camps. Miss the camp and adjectives, verbs, and pronouns all march the wrong way. Ready to end the guesswork? Let's crack the code. The hidden system behind the madness. First, breathe. There is a pattern. Roughly 60% of the time, the words ending gives it away. Words that finish in the long a sound, like kela, santara, kamra, tend to be masculine. Words that end in the long e sound, like larki, beti, patni, lean feminine. That simple shortcut covers a huge slice of everyday vocabulary. And here's where textbooks stop. Culture also nudges gender. Objects that are small, curved, or associated with containers often slide into the feminine camp. Chammach, thali, bottle. Angular, boxy, or tech-sounding arrivals from English usually land masculine. Table, mobile, computer. It isn't biology, it's Bollywood-level branding. Learn the noun together with one adjective and one verb and the gender sticks. For example, Bara aam khata hoon. Bari kursi baithta hoon. The double glue of adjective plus verb ending carves the class into memory. The cultural logic no one mentions. Hindi gender isn't chaos, it's history wearing grammar. Sanskrit had 3 genders, but over centuries the neuter melted into masculine, leaving a 2-tier system. Rural dialects still color gender by utility, objects that give, like nadi, river, bati, stove, are feminine, objects that take, like chaku, knife, hathora, hammer, are masculine. Urban Hindi flipped the script under English influence, assigning masculinity to new tech because machines sounded hefty. Result: same language, 2 logics. Once you see the tug-of-war between old utility and new heft, patterns sharpen. When in doubt, ask a native. Ki ya ka? And note the adjective they blurt out. That echo is your shortcut. Hindi nouns that are always masculine. Countries: Bharat, France, Pakistan, Germany, England. Mountains: Himalaya, Kailash, Pamir, Ararat, Tien Shan. Metals: Budh, Mangal, Shani, Shukra, Brihaspati. Metals: Loha, Sona, Chandi, Taba, Kanse. Days of the week: Somvar, Mangalvar, Budhvar, Brihaspativar, Shukravar. Oceans and seas: Hind Mahasagar, Prashant Mahasagar, Kala Sagar, Pila Sagar, Lal Sagar. Precious stones: Hira, Panna, Manik, Neelam, Moti. Hindi nouns that are always feminine. Languages: Hindi, Rusi, Angreji, Chini, Urdu. Rivers: Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati, Kaveri, Mahanadi. Weapon: Banduk, Talvar, Top, Kaman, Hal. Nouns borrowed from Arabic and ending in ta. Sharbat, Waqt, Tabiyat, Halat, Sabut. Hindi gender feels like quicksand only when you memorize nouns in isolation. Grab the ending shortcut, glue every new word to an adjective and a verb, and keep a tiny hit list of exceptions in your wallet. Subscribe, like, and write in the comments if you want to study this topic in more detail. Happy learning, and remember, grammar isn't a cage, it's the key to sounding like you belong.